Hey guys, this is Chad here, and today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. Today I'm going to be talking about my thoughts and opinions on pokegenning versus breeding mons legitimately. So, as I'm sure you guys are probably all well aware, there is a certain PokeTuber out there who loves to stir up drama and call people out for hacking, which is pretty much bullshit. So, Pokemon has always been a game where anybody can take what they want out of it, and no two people have to play the game the same way. If somebody wants to play the game and breed their mons legitimately and that brings them satisfaction, then good on them. If somebody else doesn't want to spend all that time breeding and they just want to gen their mons and hop into a battle right away, then that's fine. Let people play the game that they want to play. And it's wrong for you to attack people just because they want to play the game differently than you do. And for the sake of this video, I will not be name dropping this individual, nor will I be monetizing this video. I don't want you guys to think that I'm just doing this video for the views or for the money. I personally just do not enjoy this individual's content, nor do I agree with many of their actions against other members of the Pokemon community or even his fans. I really just don't want to give this person publicity or the gratification of knowing that I'm talking about them. My YouTube channel is way too small for me to even consider this a job. I do make some money from YouTube, I'm not going to lie, but it's obviously not enough for me to make ends meet. And I actually do require a quote-unquote real job to make ends meet, so YouTube has always been kind of a hobby for me, and unless something crazy happens in the near future, like my channel explodes, it's probably going to remain a hobby for me for quite a long time. So I was watching one of this individual's videos in particular, and he brought up a couple points about why he thinks hacking is wrong and that pokegenning is cheating. And I just figured I would love to throw my 2 cents on this issue because this apparently is such a huge issue in the community as of late. One of the issues that he brought up is that if you gen your mons, you will be able to get more battle experience out of that team in the time that it would have taken you to breed those mons. So, for example, if you breed a full team, so 6 mons, and for the sake of argument, let's say that it takes you an hour per mon, so 6 hours total to breed a full team. Somebody that gens their team has nearly the entire 6 hours to get battles in and learn the ins and outs of their team that they built. So I call bullshit on this issue just because there are things like the battle simulators, like Pokemon Showdown and Pokemon Online, where people who breed their mons can still get the same battle experience as somebody who gens their mons. And once you've played Pokemon competitively, and I mean for a while, because I will admit there is a lot, like for a newcomer, there is a lot to learn. But once you play competitively for a while, like a couple years or so, you pretty much kind of learn the ins and outs of like what each Pokemon does and possible sets that they can run, stuff like that, and natures and abilities and stuff like that. So you pretty much know what to expect out of your team and potential threats to your team. So I disagree with his statement here. This individual also states that genning your mons gives you an advantage over players who breed their mons legitimately. So I will show you guys a side-by-side comparison of 2 mons. One of them is bred legitimately, the other was genned. Can you guys tell the difference? Probably not, considering whether or not you gen your mons or breed your mons, the end result is always going to be the same. As long as somebody who gens their mons gens them to look like a legit mon, and as long as it passes Game Freak's hack check, then it is a legitimate mon. Genning does not provide any sort of advantage in battle because the hack check will keep mons with 999 in each stat or unlegitimate movesets out of online play. The last point that I'm going to talk about in this video is the time that it takes to breed versus the time that it takes you to gen mons. It's obviously no secret that genning mons saves you an ass load of time. I could legitimately almost gen an entire box of mons in the time that it takes you to breed one legit mon. And as a PokeTuber, time is very valuable to me. So this individual states in his video that he used to work 70 hours per week and still found the time to breed his mons legit, so hackers have no excuse. Well, that's great and all, guy, but I'm sure you were fun at parties. But I completely disagree with this statement because not everybody wants to sit there for hours upon hours upon hours breeding just to get one mon done in a day. And they could have just gotten the end result plus some in a much shorter amount of time. Some people do not enjoy the breeding aspect of Pokemon, much like myself, and just want to hop into the competitive scene right away. And that's okay. Like I said before, people should be able to play this game that they want to play it, and you should be able to play it the way you want to play it. Just do not force your agenda down other people's throats. In closing, guys, I just want to say that yes, I do gin my mons, and I'm sorry if that makes you guys think any differently than me. I used to breed my mons legitimately back in the X and Y days before PK Hex was a thing and before power saves got popular. I did used to breed legitimately, and it just took way too much time that I could have been using to make new videos for you guys, but this is just my opinion, guys. Of course, you guys are free to agree or disagree in the comment section below. I can't stop you, so if you guys want to put me on blast for being a hacker, you know, feel free. Go ahead. I don't care what you guys think of me as far as like the whole ginning versus breeding thing goes. But yeah, I really wish that this individual would make an apology video, and I really wish that he would stop putting people on blast and just go back to making his own videos. Because he's really just making an ass out of himself, and he's really making the Pokemon community as a whole look bad. Because, I mean, think about it. If a new player comes and if a new player watches one of his videos and sees all the negativity in this community, they're not going to want to be a part of that. They're going to move on to something else like fucking Overwatch or something. They're not going to join this community if they continue to see so much negativity. And I really feel like this individual is bringing down the Pokemon community, and it's really hurting the community as a whole. So I really wish he would just fucking apologize and go back to making his normal videos and stuff. But anyway, that's just my 2 cents, guys. I love you guys. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Leave a comment if you agreed or disagreed with anything I said in this video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Toodles.